In the heart of Ojidai, a village nestled between the rolling hills and dense forest of southeastern Nigeria, the Nwosu family carried a heavy burden. For 3 generations, their daughters never walked the aisle, never had the joyous ululations of a traditional wedding, nor experienced the comfort of a husband's embrace. This wasn't by choice or circumstance, it was a curse. It all began with Adiz, the matriarch of the family, who had been an accomplished midwife and herbalist in her time. According to village law, she had refused the advances of a powerful chief, Nyemeka, who sought her hand in marriage. Enraged by her rejection, Nyemeka swore vengeance. "If I cannot have you, no man will ever marry your daughters or their daughters after them," he bellowed. His words became more than a threat, they became a curse. Adiz's daughters, granddaughters, and even great-granddaughters all faced the same fate, promising courtships that inexplicably fizzled out, suitors who vanished without explanation, or ceremonies cancelled at the last minute due to mysterious misfortunes. The women in the family resigned themselves to this fate, choosing to focus on education, careers, and raising children out of wedlock. But the stigma followed them. In the eyes of the community, they were the women no man could marry. Among them was Amarchi, the first daughter of the 3rd generation. She grew up hearing whispers of the curse, watching her mother Chinya and her aunties navigate life without partners. Amarchi was different, though. She had an unshakable determination to rewrite the family story. She excelled academically, earning a scholarship to study law in Lagos. While there, she met Chinedu, a kind-hearted and ambitious architect. They bonded over their shared love for music and dreams of building a better Nigeria. As their relationship deepened, Amarchi feared telling him about the curse. When she finally did, Chinedu laughed. "Ama, curses only hold power if you believe in them. I love you, and nothing will stop us from being together," he said firmly. But as their wedding day approached, strange things began to happen. The tailor making her traditional wedding attire fell ill suddenly and couldn't complete the work. The caterer's shop burned down a week before the event. Chinedu's car broke down mysteriously every time he tried to visit Ojidai for wedding preparations. The family elders, worried, urged Amarchi to visit the village priestess, Mama Ikin. Reluctantly, she agreed. The old woman, with milky white eyes that seemed to pierce through the soul, listened intently to Amarchi's story. She nodded slowly before speaking. "The curse is real, my child, but it thrives on fear and silence. It can be broken, but it will require courage and sacrifice." "What must I do?" Amarchi asked, her voice steady. Mama Ikin instructed her to visit the gravesite of Chief Nyemeka at midnight, offer a calabash filled with yam, palm oil, and kola nuts, and speak words of forgiveness on behalf of her great-grandmother. That night, under the silver glow of the moon, Amarchi stood at the overgrown gravesite with Chinedu by her side. Together, they offered the calabash and knelt to pray. "Chief Nyemeka," Amarchi began, her voice trembling but resolute, "on behalf of my great-grandmother, Adiz, I ask for your forgiveness. Release us from this curse. Let love and joy return to our family." As the words left her lips, a soft breeze rustled through the trees, and the air felt lighter. The eerie stillness that had surrounded the gravesite lifted. The days leading up to the wedding were miraculously uneventful. On the big day, the village of Ojidai was abuzz with excitement. People gathered in colorful attires, singing and dancing as Amarchi and Chinedu exchanged vows under the watchful eyes of family and friends. For the first time in 3 generations, a Nwosu daughter became a wife. The curse was broken. From that day on, the women of the Nwosu family walked with their heads held high, free to love and be loved. Amarchi's bravery became a tale told around firesides, a reminder that even the deepest wounds could heal with courage, forgiveness, and a belief in brighter days ahead. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like.